What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another figure unboxing. And today we've got another pop-up parade figure by the Good Smile Company. This time we've got Leorio from the Hunter Hunter series. As I said on the previous video, I would have been unboxing this on the next one. I do like Leorio. He's the only figure, I think. Actually, I don't have a normal Kurapika figure, but I will be getting a Kurapika one. But yeah, I've not really seen many figures of Leorio, so I'm glad I could get one. He is a pretty cool character. He's quite funny. Now, he's not as powerful as like the other heroes in the show, or the other main characters, but he's quite a cool character. He does end up learning an ability and gets it later on, but in the beginning he don't really have one. He's like smart. He's a bit more scheming than the other characters like Gon, Killer and Kurapika. He ends up like going off doing his own thing. But well, the rest of them kind of do as well. They all kind of go off and do their own things, but they do end up meeting up. But yeah, Leorio is quite a cool character. I always enjoy it when he's on screen. As I said, I think he's a bit funnier than the other main characters. Even though like Gon can be funny at times. Killer and Kurapika are cool as well, but I'd say he's kind of the Joker out of the bunch. Yeah, let's get this open. Like I said in the previous video, it comes in like all these pop-up parade figures. They all come in like in a see-through plastic box with no art on it really. It just normally has the logo, the pop-up parade logo of the show, and the character's name at the bottom. It's just like Hisoka's really, just a different colour. It's got the X there. Yeah, as I said in the last video, they cost about £45, £50 average, depending on where you get them from. I got mine from the Forbidden Planet, but yeah, you can get different prices for them. It depends on the figure, how big the figure is, because you can get some like bigger ones, but I think these are quite a reasonable price for these pop-up parade ones. £45, I mean it's only £10 dearer than what you would pay for a Band Presto figure or a Happy Style. And yeah, just like the Hisoka one, it doesn't come with any accessories, and the Oreo one, to be honest, that doesn't come with any accessories either. It's just Leorio on his own with his base. It would have been quite cool if he had his briefcase. Leorio's normally always carrying around his briefcase with him, so that would have been pretty cool, but I do like it. It is quite a detail. Captures him quite well. Got his nice suit on there, his nice businessman suit. But yeah, he's quite a cool character, Leorio. I do enjoy seeing him in the show. He's kind of like the big brother of the group when he's with Kurapika, Gon and Killua, as he's I think he's the oldest of them. Even though he looks quite old, he's actually a teenager. I don't know how old he is, but he's probably like 19 or something. But he's actually a teenager, which is surprising because he looks like a man really. And you would think so in the show, but that's just because maybe he's a bit more grown up or mature in the show. Although he's a bit narcissistic. So even though Leorio joins the Hunter Association to help people, he wants to, because he had a friend that died, and Leorio couldn't get the money together to pay for his friend's surgery. So Leorio wanted to join the Hunter Association so he could help the poor. He wanted to earn his money so he could help the poor, pay for people's surgeries, and also put himself through medical school. So he does go to the medical university and graduates from there. So he does help people in the show. So he's kind of like not a healer, like he'd have a healer in other shows, but he kind of wants to go down that route rather than the fighting route. Even though he's quite hot-headed, you would think you'd think he'd always be fighting. But yeah, he's quite hot-headed out of the group, but he's not as tough as the other ones. Like I say, he didn't really get his Nen abilities till after that, but he doesn't have the same type of Nen abilities as the other characters anyway. But yeah, he's quite a cool character. He plays an important role in the York New City arc. He helps Gon with the arm wrestling, competition, and the arm wrestling match, sorry, and he also helps with capturing some of the Phantom Troop members. Yeah, he's quite a clever character. Although, like I say, when you see him sometimes you just think he's just some narcissistic idiot, but he's actually quite a cool character and wants to use his money for the good. That's his purpose of joining the Hunter Association anyway. But yeah, as I said, he's also quite funny. As I said, he's probably the funniest of the three. Other people might like the humour of the other characters, but I personally think he's more funny than the other ones. Like when his little jazz music or whatever it is comes on whenever Leorio's on screen. And there we have it, another amazing pop-up parade figure by the Good Smile Company. This time Leorio from the Hunter x Hunter series. As I said, he's quite a cool character. He's one of the four main protagonists. He's one of the four main protagonists in the show, or tritagonists. But then with the others, obviously there's four of them. But yeah, he's one of the four main characters from the show with Gon, Kurapika and Killua. So you have these four go through the Hunter exam together. But after the Hunter exam and the Heavenly Arena arc, they all go in their own directions because they all have their own things to do. Killua goes off and learns his... Killua goes to... Killua goes back to his family and ends up meeting back up with Gon. Kurapika ends up going and learning his Nen ability so he can go and fight the Phantom Troop, so he ends up going to the York New City. Leorio, he ends up going to learn his own Nen ability himself, ends up passing medical the university. But yeah, he's quite a cool character. It's good that we get to see him later on when he does return, because in the Chimera Ant arc he's not there with them, although it's probably a good thing because I don't know what Leorio would do if he was with the Chimera Ants. He would probably just get killed. So it's probably a good thing that he wasn't there. I do like how the show does that. So you have like the Phantom Troop, who personally I would love it if the Phantom Troop were strong enough to defeat Meruem and the Chimera Ants, but I know that Meruem would just obliterate all the Phantom Troop. I don't think any of them would stand a chance. I don't think Hisoka would stand a chance. I know he's not a Phantom Troop member, but Hisoka and the Phantom Troop, I don't think any of them would stand a chance against Meruem. I think he would just kill them all like very quick, and there won't be much they could do. I know they all have like unique abilities and stuff like that, but Meruem don't even have any abilities because he's so young, he's not learned anything yet. But I like how the show keeps them away from there, so we don't have to see the Chimera Ants interacting with these characters, so they don't have powerful people killing them. So we get to see more of the Phantom Troop throughout the show, which is pretty cool. But yeah, same with Leorio. They kept him away from the island as well in the series because he would just end up getting killed. But yeah, it is a cool show. It was cool. Like I said, we got to see Leorio come back after what happened with the Chimera Ants in that arc with Meruem and Old Man Netero. The Hunter Association were trying to figure out who the new leader can be in that, and Leorio ends up punching Gon's dad, Ging, in the face. Ging freaks with his remote punch, which is pretty cool. So he got to show he does have a Nen ability, and he actually knocked him out, which is pretty cool. Although Ging would probably kill Leorio, but it was pretty cool to see, and we got to see how empathetic Leorio is towards Gon, and how he doesn't like Gon's dad because he just left him when he was very young and went off into the world to do his own thing. So Gon never actually got to know his father, and that's the whole point of this show. At first, well, it's Gon's story for the show. He's just trying to find his dad. He's not necessarily trying to be the top hunter so he can be the hardest person, the strongest character in the world. He's just trying to find his dad. Whereas the other characters all have their own agendas or other motives. As I said, Leorio just wants to get his money so he can help people. But yeah, he does it shows his like I say, it shows his empathy towards Gon, because he hates that Ging ran off on the family while they were young. Shows his big brother, shows why he's like kind of like the big brother to the character sometimes in the show. But yeah, he's quite a cool character. As I said, he's one of my favourite good guys in the show. He's not my favourite good guy, but in terms of the humour and that, I just like it when he's on screen. I enjoy the moments when he's on screen. He's quite funny, and I like some of the cool stuff that he does in the show. But yeah, out of the main ones, I mean, I do like Gon. I know a lot of people like Karapika, but I'd say maybe Killer was my favourite out of the 4 main characters, or the 4 protagonists anyway. And after bad guys, probably Hisoka and Crollo, probably my favourites of them. But I do like there's loads of different things going on in the world in Hunter x Hunter. So many different characters, so many different things that they can introduce into the future. Like, I like the Zoldycks, I like the Zoldyck family, I like Killer's dad, Silver, and his grandfather, Zeno. I think they're pretty cool. I mean, it'd be cool to see some old stuff with Netero and Zeno, when they knew each other when they were younger, when they were training and fighting together. That would have been pretty cool to see. But yeah, there we have it, another amazing pop-up parade figure by the Good Smile Company. This time Leorio from the Hunter x Hunter franchise. Yeah, it is quite a cool figure. I will be trying to get some more. I will keep a lookout to see if there's any more Leorio figures. As I said, this is the first Leorio figure I've got. I think it's the first one I've seen in the shops. There is a Banpresto Vibration Stars one. I've not seen it in the shops near mine. I've managed to get the Kilowatt and Gon one of them, but they're the only 2 I've got. So I will keep a lookout, and any other good figures of Leorio. Yeah, I think on the Banpresto one he's using his Nen ability, his remote punch, which is pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more figure unboxings.